Windows 11 taskbar shortcuts tutorial. Shift plus click a taskbar button. Open an app or quickly open another instance for an app. Control plus Shift plus click a taskbar button. It is used to open an app as an admin. Shift plus right click a taskbar button. It is used to show the window menu for the app. Shift plus right click a group taskbar button to show the window menu for the group. Control with click a grouped taskbar button to cycle through the window of the group. Windows 11 setting keyboard shortcuts. Windows logo key with I. To open the setting, backspace button to go back to the setting home page. Type on any page with search box to search setting. Windows 11 virtual desktops keyboard shortcuts. Windows logo key with tab to open task view. Windows logo key with Control and D to add virtual desktop. Windows logo key with Control with right arrow. Switch between virtual desktops you are created on the right. Windows logo key with Control with left arrow. To switch between virtual desktops you are created on the left. Windows 11 File Explorer keyboard shortcuts. Alt with D to select the address bar. Control with F to select the search box. Control with N to open a new window. Control with T to open a new tab and switch to it. Control with W to close the active tab. Control with tab button to move the next tab. Control with Shift with tab to move the previous tab. Control with particular tab number on which you want to move. Control with mouse scroll wheel to change the size and appearance of file and folder icon. Control with Shift with E to display all the folders above the selected folders. Control with Shift and N to create a new folder. Number lock with a asterisk button to display all subfolders under the selected folder. Number lock with plus symbol button to display the content of the selected folder. Number lock with minus symbol button to collapse the selected folder. Alt with P to display the preview panel. Alt with enter button to open the properties dialog box for the selected item. Alt with right arrow button to view the next folder. Alt with up arrow button to view the folder that our folder was in. Alt with left arrow button to view the previous folder. Backspace button to view the previous folder. Right arrow button to display the current selection. Left arrow button to collapse the current selection. End button to display the bottom of the active window. Home button to display the top of the active window. F11 to maximize or minimize the active window. F4 to display the item in the active list. Control with tab to move forward through the tabs. Control with particular number to move the tab to that particular number. Control with shift and tab to move back through the tabs. Tab button to move forward through options. Shift with tab to move back through options. Alt with underline letter to perform the command. Space bar button to select or clear the neck box if the active option is checkbox. Backspace button. Open a folder one level up if a folder is selected in the Save As or Open dialog box. Arrow keys. To select a button if the active option is a group of option button. Control with C. To select a button if the active option is a group of option button. Control with M to enter mark mode. Control with V to paste the selected text. Alt with selection key to begin selection in the block mode. Arrow keys to move the cursor in the direction specified. Page up button to move the cursor by one page up. Page down button to move the cursor by one page down. Control with home to move the cursor to the beginning of the buffer. Control with end to move the cursor to the end of the buffer. Control with up arrow to move up one line in the output history. Control with down arrow button to move down one line in the output history. Control with home button. If the command line is empty, move the viewport to the top of the buffer. Otherwise, delete all the characters to the left of the cursor in the command. Control with end. If the command line is empty, move the viewport to the command line. Otherwise, delete all the characters to the right of the cursor in the command line. Windows logo key to open or close start. Windows logo key with A to open quick settings. Windows logo key with V to set focus to the first icon in the taskbar corner. Windows logo key with C to open chat from Microsoft Teams. Windows logo key with Shift and C to open the charms menu. Windows logo key with H to launch the voice typing. Windows logo key with K to open cast from quick settings. Windows logo key with N to open notification center and calendar. Windows logo key with W to open widgets. Windows logo key with G open the snap layouts. Windows logo key with Shift and C to open the charms menu. Windows logo key with Control and C to turn on color filters. Windows logo key with D to display and hide the desktop. Windows logo key with E to open File Explorer. Windows logo key with F to open Feedback Hub and take a screenshot. Windows logo key with G to open Xbox game bar when a game is open. Windows logo key with Alt and V turn STR on or off. Windows logo key with Alt and J set focus to a window tip when one is available. Windows logo key with I open settings. Windows logo key with Alt and K To toggle microphone mute in apps that support call mute. Windows logo key with L. To lock your PC or switch accounts. Windows logo key with M. To minimize all windows. Windows logo key with Shift and M. To restore minimized window on the desktop. Windows logo key with O. To lock device orientation. Windows logo key with P. To choose a presentation. Windows logo key with Control and Q. To open Quick Assistant. Windows logo key with R. To open the round dialog box. Windows logo key with Alt and R. Record video game of Windows in focus. Windows logo key with yes. To open search. Windows logo key with Shift and yes. To take a screenshot of part of your screen. Windows logo key with T. Cycle through app on the taskbar. Windows logo key with U. To open accessibility setting. Windows logo key with V. To open the clipboard history. Windows logo key with Shift and V. To set focus to a notification. Windows logo key with X. To open the quick link menu. Windows logo key with Y. To switch input between window mixed reality and your desktop. Windows logo key with period or semicolon. To open emoji panel. Windows logo key with comma. To temporarily peek at the desktop. Windows logo key with pause button. Open start setting about. Windows logo key with control and F. Search for PCs. Windows logo key with number. To open the desktop and start app pinned to the taskbar in the position indicated by the number. If app is already running, switch to that app. Windows logo key with Shift and number. Open the desktop and start a new instance of app pinned to the taskbar in the position indicated by the number. Windows logo key with control and number. Open the desktop and switch to the last active window of the app pinned to the taskbar in the position indicated by the number. Windows logo key with control, shift and number. To open desktop and open a new instance of the top located at the given position on the taskbar as an admin. Windows logo key with tab. To open task view. Windows logo key with up arrow. To maximize the window. Windows logo key with alt and up arrow. To snap window in focus to the top half of a screen. Windows logo key with down arrow. To remove current app from screen or minimize the desktop window. Windows logo key with alt and down arrow to snap window in focus to bottom half of a screen. Windows logo key with left arrow to maximize the app or desktop window to the left side of the screen. Windows logo key with right arrow to maximize the app or desktop window to the right side of the screen. Windows logo key with home to maximize all except active desktop window. Windows logo key with shift and up arrow to stretch the desktop window to the top and the bottom of the screen. Windows logo key with shift and down arrow to restore or minimize active desktop window vertically, maintaining with Windows logo key with shift and left arrow or right arrow to move an app or window in the desktop from one monitor to another monitor. Windows logo key with shift and spacebar to cycle backward through language and keyboard layout. Windows logo key with control and spacebar to change the previously selected input. Windows logo key with control and enter to turn on narrator. Windows logo key with plus to open magnifier and zoom in. Windows logo key with minus to zoom out in magnifier. Windows logo key with escape. Close magnifier. Windows logo key with forward slash to begin IME reconversion. Windows logo key Control Shift with B to wake up PC from blank or black screen. Windows logo key with print screen to save full screenshot to file. Windows logo key with Alt and print screen. Save a screenshot of game window in focus to file. Windows logo key with Alt and Enter to open taskbar setting. Alt plus D to select the address bar.